Hey people, it's Aya from A Wild Pilot Journey, and today I will probably name this lesson 8. So today I did a morning session, flying session. It was so much easier than last week. I am switching up probably instructors. Um, the instructor that I have was really good, but I feel like I want to try a different instructor. I've been having a bit too much anxiety and I felt a little more looser this time. I did take off um, with his help, but we did take off together and then I did landing actually too, speaking on the radio and that was new to me. I'm still learning the instruments what they all mean. And I feel like today I wasn't like really like I need to know everything. It was I felt a bit more calmer. My pre-flight um, checking if everything's fine needs to be a little faster, but I'm just cautious because as a new beginner, just want to make sure I covered everything. Um, the day today, some one of the things that was a little bit freaking me out. Um, besides that, I had a really, really intense session last week. It was like the last week session was not good. I didn't feel good about it. And but today what really a little bit freaked me out was the wind. It was very windy, but the instructor said, "Hey, we're gonna go. We'll see how it is. If you get too much, if you're like, I can't do this anymore, we'll come back." We did like an hour cruising around, and we did a bunch of stuff, which was really cool. And I felt like um, I learned a lot. I feel like I learned a lot today, and I'm looking forward for Thursday, my next lesson. And I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying to put in at least twice in a week. So flying lessons so I retain information. So I think, oh my God, I'm tired. But I think from today I could say that it's getting better and I'm enjoying the flight a bit more. I didn't even take pictures because I was just in enjoying what I was seeing. The view was like always, the view is gorgeous. We did feel some turbulence. There was like at one point I felt, oop, freaked me out a tiny bit, but not that much. What was really interesting, we did stalls. So like if you are pitching the nose too high, um, the airplane, then you're stalling the airplane because there's only a point where the airplane goes and then it starts beeping. Wah, wah, wah. There's this alarm, which she showed me how what happens. And so sometimes, again, don't quote me on this. Um, I don't know fully what the mechanism is, and I'm still learning. But the engine turns off um, when you're could be turning off when you're pitching too high or you're not. Yeah, you're overdoing what the plane can do. So we did that, and and he taught me like, okay, so what if the engine turns off? What happens to the plane? And we were gliding, and it wasn't like gliding like down with the nose down. It was pretty just gliding like in a balance. The airplane would balance itself out, so it wasn't freaky when the engine was off, as I thought. At one point, I felt like, okay, I need a little break. So I told him, hey, give me 2 minutes of break. This is too much going on, and I need. So listening to my body was important today, and it was great because the last 2 day times I felt so anxious, and my feet started doing like that, and I didn't have it today. So it seems like my body's a bit more calmer, maybe with this instructor. Yeah, trying out things. I'll see how it goes. If this works out, then we'll continue with this person. Um, yeah, so that's pretty much what happened today. I had a really good flight, and um, I'm, yeah, I'm happy how it went, and I'm gonna check in on the scholarships and stuff, and continue my ground school learning, um, which I'm doing ground school online. So I got to continue watching videos and just keep myself up to date with those things. Otherwise, everything else, yeah. So if you would like to know more about what I'm doing, or you have comments or like suggestions um, or questions, you can comment or send me a email that's on the YouTube, whatever it is. Subscribe and just have fun with this, and hope to see you in my next lesson.